Have you ever heard the phrase, all vegetables are healthy, just eat more of them? Well, that might not be entirely true, especially if you're over 60. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive. Our joints ache, digestion slows, and even the healthiest foods can cause surprising problems. Yes, some vegetables, even the ones you've eaten your whole life, can actually spike your blood sugar, inflame your joints, or make your kidneys work harder than they should. In fact, recent studies show that certain vegetables can quietly sabotage your health, while others can boost your energy, protect your brain, and support your heart well into your golden years. That's why in today's video, we'll reveal the 4 worst vegetables seniors should avoid and the 4 best vegetables every senior should eat regularly. You might be surprised by which ones made the list. And no, we're not just repeating the same generic advice. We've selected vegetables that are common in Western diets and back them up with science that's easy to understand. Before we begin, tell us in the comments, what's the one vegetable you eat almost every day? We'd love to know. If you're serious about staying sharp, strong, and independent after 60, then this video is just for you. Grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's dive into the 4 powerhouse vegetables that can help you feel your best. Because when you choose the right foods, you give your body the best chance to age gracefully. Number 1. Let's start with a vegetable that often gets overlooked, but might just be the most powerful for people over 60. We're talking about broccoli. Yes, that humble green tree on your plate does more than just fill space. It's actually one of the best anti-inflammatory vegetables for seniors, and it supports nearly every major system in your body. Why? It's all thanks to a special compound called sulforaphane. Sulforaphane acts like a body-wide firefighter. It calms inflammation, protects your cells from oxidative stress, and even helps your brain stay sharp. A 2018 study from Johns Hopkins University found that seniors who consumed sulforaphane-rich foods like broccoli performed better on memory tests and had lower markers of cognitive decline. That means better recall, more focus, and fewer senior moments. But that's not all. Broccoli is packed with vitamin C, vitamin K, fiber, and folate, nutrients that support heart health, bone density, and digestion. It also helps balance blood sugar, making it a smart choice for anyone concerned about diabetes or metabolic health. And here's a tip. To get the most benefit, don't overcook it. Steam broccoli lightly or saute it with olive oil and garlic for 3 to 5 minutes. This keeps the sulforaphane intact and the flavor delicious. Want something even easier? Toss it into soups, stir-fry with carrots, or add it to scrambled eggs for a quick senior-friendly breakfast. It's affordable, accessible, and one of the easiest ways to give your body what it needs, without pills or complicated diets. So if you're over 60 and want to feel stronger, clearer, and more in control of your health, broccoli should be a weekly staple. Number 2. Next up, let's talk about a colorful leafy green that deserves a spot on your plate, but rarely gets the spotlight. It's called Swiss chard, and if you've never tried it, you're missing out on one of the best vegetables for seniors. Why? Because Swiss chard is loaded with magnesium, potassium, and vitamin K, a powerful trio that helps lower blood pressure, strengthen bones, and improve circulation. Magnesium helps your blood vessels relax, making it easier for your heart to pump blood. Vitamin K is essential for bone health and helps prevent osteoporosis, a condition that affects nearly 1 in 3 seniors. Potassium works to balance out sodium, which is crucial if you're eating a typical Western diet high in salt. In one study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors with higher magnesium intake had a 25% lower risk of hypertension and fractures. And that's not all. Swiss chard is also rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that improves blood flow and keeps your arteries flexible. That's a big deal after 60, when circulation naturally slows down and heart strain increases. So how do you eat Swiss chard? Try sautéing it lightly with olive oil and lemon juice, or chop it into soups and stews. The stems are edible too and contain fiber that supports digestion. It comes in vibrant red, yellow, and green varieties, making your plate not just healthier, but more beautiful too. Quick tip: if you take blood thinners, check with your doctor before dramatically increasing your vitamin K intake. But small amounts of Swiss chard are usually safe and beneficial. So if you're looking for a natural way to support your heart, bones, and energy levels, Swiss chard is a delicious and easy win. Number 3. They might look simple, but mushrooms, especially shiitake, maitake, and portobello, are one of nature's most powerful medicines. And for seniors over 60, they offer a rare combination of benefits. They support the immune system, improve brain function, and provide natural vitamin D, something most older adults are severely lacking. Why is that important? After 60, your skin produces less vitamin D from sunlight, and that vitamin is critical for bone health, mood, and immune defense. Low vitamin D levels have been linked to fatigue, depression, bone loss, and even higher risk of infections. Mushrooms are one of the only plant-based sources of vitamin D, and when exposed to sunlight during growing, their levels increase even more. But the benefits don't stop there. Shiitake mushrooms, in particular, contain beta-glucans, special compounds that boost white blood cell activity and help your body fight off illness. They also support brain health. A 2021 study from the Journal of Medicinal Food found that seniors who ate mushrooms at least twice a week had a reduced risk of mild cognitive impairment. That means fewer memory lapses, better focus, and improved processing speed. And if you're worried about inflammation or chronic fatigue, mushrooms help there too. They're rich in antioxidants like ergothioneine, which protects your cells from aging and damage. How to eat them. Slice them into soups, stir fry with garlic and spinach, or roast them with olive oil. Avoid deep frying or drowning them in sauces. Simple is best to preserve their nutrients. Even better, mushrooms are low in calories and high in umami. That savory taste that makes healthy food satisfying. So if you're over 60 and want to boost your immunity, protect your brain, and improve energy without supplements, mushrooms deserve a spot on your weekly grocery list. Number 4. It may be small, but this humble bulb has been used for thousands of years, as food, as medicine, and as a secret weapon for longer life. We're talking about garlic. And if you're over 60, it might be the simplest way to improve your heart, boost your immune system, and fight off inflammation, all in one bite. Garlic is rich in a compound called allicin, which is released when the garlic is chopped or crushed. Allicin acts as a natural anti-inflammatory and antioxidant, helping your blood vessels relax and improving circulation. That's why garlic has been linked to lower blood pressure, reduced cholesterol, and even lower risk of heart disease in seniors. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that adults who consume garlic daily had a 19% lower risk of cardiovascular events, including stroke and heart attack. But there's more. Garlic is also a powerful immune booster. It enhances the activity of white blood cells and helps your body fight off viruses and bacteria, especially helpful during flu season or if your immune system isn't as strong as it used to be. And let's not forget digestion. Garlic acts as a prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in your gut, which supports better absorption of nutrients, and even affects your mood and energy. How to use it safely. Try adding 1 to 2 cloves of fresh, crushed garlic into your meals, soups, stir-fries, or salad dressings. Let it sit for 10 minutes after chopping to fully activate the allicin. Quick tip, if raw garlic upsets your stomach, lightly saute it instead. You'll still get many of the benefits without the strong aftertaste. So if you're looking for one food that supports heart health, immune strength, and better digestion, garlic might be the most powerful item in your kitchen. Now that we've explored the top 4 vegetables that can boost your health, support your brain, heart, and bones, it's equally important to know which vegetables might be doing more harm than good, especially as we age. Not every vegetable is created equal, and some common choices could be quietly sabotaging your efforts to stay healthy after 60. So let's take a closer look at 4 vegetables seniors should avoid, and what smart alternatives you can swap in instead. Number 1, it's sweet, it's convenient, and it shows up in everything from soups to salads to your favorite summer BBQ dishes. But for people over 60, canned corn might be one of the most misleading vegetables on your plate. Why? Because corn, especially canned or cream corn, is what nutritionists call a high glycemic vegetable. That means it causes your blood sugar to spike quickly, just like a sugary dessert would. And after 60, your body doesn't process sugar like it used to. Your insulin response slows down, and when too much sugar stays in your bloodstream, it can lead to fatigue after meals, increased belly fat, higher risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. In fact, a study in diabetes care found that seniors who regularly ate high glycemic vegetables like corn had a 46% higher risk of insulin resistance. But here's the part most people miss. Canned corn is often packed with added sugar and salt, especially in flavored or sweet corn varieties. And when you combine that with low fiber and high carbs, you get an energy roller coaster. Fast up, then crash down. The result? More inflammation, more weight gain, and more pressure on your heart. A better option, instead of canned corn, try zucchini, green beans, or even roasted cauliflower. They're lower in carbs, gentler on blood sugar, and richer in fiber, which helps keep you full longer and supports digestion. Want something crunchy and sweet? Try roasting carrot sticks with olive oil and cinnamon. It's delicious, senior-friendly, and won't sabotage your energy. So while corn might seem harmless, for seniors, it's a sweet saboteur in disguise. If it's on your plate every day, it might be time for a smarter swap. Number 2, for many people, white potatoes are the ultimate comfort food. Warm, familiar, and satisfying. Mashed, fried, roasted, they're everywhere. But if you're over 60, eating white potatoes regularly could be doing more harm than good. Here's why. White potatoes are very high on the glycemic index, which means they turn into sugar quickly in your body. That sugar spike triggers a flood of insulin, followed by a crash that can leave you feeling tired, moody, hungry again. Too soon. Over time, these ups and downs can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and eventually type 2 diabetes, especially dangerous for seniors. In a large study published in BMJ, adults who ate potatoes 4 or more times per week had a 33% higher risk of developing high blood pressure, a major concern for anyone over 60. And that's not even considering how most people eat potatoes. French fries, mashed with butter, loaded with salt and cheese, all of these common preparations turn a starchy vegetable into a cardiovascular disaster. Not only do they spike your blood sugar, but they also introduce toxic compounds, like acrylamides from frying and excess sodium, which stresses your kidneys and heart. A better option, you don't have to give up comfort food, you just need to swap smart. Try roasted sweet potatoes, lower glycemic and packed with antioxidants. Mashed cauliflower, creamy, satisfying, and much better for blood sugar. Baked carrots or parsnips, naturally sweet and senior-friendly. Tip: roast sweet potatoes with olive oil, rosemary, and a sprinkle of cinnamon for a heart-healthy, delicious side. So yes, white potatoes might feel like home, but after 60 they may also be quietly working against your heart, metabolism, and energy. Choose comfort and health. You don't have to sacrifice one for the other. Number 3, pickled vegetables like sauerkraut, kimchi, and other fermented pickles are popular worldwide for their tangy flavor and probiotic benefits. But for seniors, especially those with hypertension or kidney issues, these tasty condiments can pose hidden risks. Why? The main culprit is high sodium content. Excessive sodium intake causes your body to retain water, increasing blood volume and putting extra strain on your heart and kidneys. For people over 60 whose cardiovascular and renal functions might already be compromised, this can lead to elevated blood pressure, increased risk of heart disease, worsening kidney function. In fact, the American Heart Association recommends that seniors keep sodium intake under 1,500 milligrams per day, a tough target if you enjoy pickled vegetables daily. Moreover, some commercial pickled products contain added preservatives and artificial flavors that might not benefit your gut or overall health. A smarter alternative: instead of regularly eating pickled vegetables, opt for fresh vegetables, lightly seasoned or steamed veggies that preserve nutrients without excess salt. Try lightly sautéed green beans or asparagus with garlic and lemon. Steamed broccoli with a dash of olive oil and herbs, fresh cucumber or carrot sticks with a yogurt-based dip. These options provide crisp textures and vibrant flavors without the blood pressure risks. Tip for seniors: if you crave the tanginess of pickled veggies, try making your own low-sodium fermented vegetables at home, controlling the salt content and avoiding additives. Key takeaway: pickled vegetables might add excitement to meals, but for seniors watching their heart and kidneys, it's wise to choose low-sodium vegetables and limit high-salt fermented foods. Number 4, bell peppers are colorful, crunchy, and packed with vitamin C and antioxidants, making them a popular vegetable choice. But if you're over 60 and have a sensitive digestive system, raw bell peppers might not be your friend. Here's why. Raw bell peppers contain compounds that can be hard to digest and may irritate your stomach and intestines, leading to acid reflux, bloating, and gas stomach discomfort or cramps after eating. These symptoms tend to be worse if you eat bell peppers raw or in large amounts. A study published in Gastroenterology showed that older adults with sensitive digestion are more likely to experience acid reflux triggered by difficult-to-digest foods, including raw bell peppers. Safer options. You don't have to avoid bell peppers completely. Instead, cook them by steaming or roasting to soften and reduce irritation. Swap raw bell peppers with easier-to-digest veggies like zucchini or summer squash. Eat bell peppers in moderation and avoid large portions at once. Zucchini is gentle on the stomach, high in water content, and provides important vitamins and minerals. Tip: try roasting bell peppers with olive oil and garlic. It's delicious and much easier on your digestion. In summary, bell peppers can be a healthy addition to your diet, but if you have a sensitive gut, cooking them or choosing milder vegetables might help avoid discomfort. Choosing the right vegetables can make a big difference in your health after 60. By avoiding high-sodium pickled veggies, high-glycemic potatoes, and raw bell peppers that irritate digestion, you can protect your heart, kidneys, and gut. At the same time, adding nutrient-rich vegetables like broccoli, Swiss chard, mushrooms, and garlic supports your brain, bones, and immune system. Remember, it's not about giving up flavor or comfort. It's about making smarter choices that work with your body as you age. What's your favorite vegetable to eat every day? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with friends and family who might benefit. Stay tuned for our next video, the best nuts for brain health in seniors. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and here's to your health and happiness.